A major climate case is now moving through the federal courts, and most people have never heard of it. But the outcome could affect the government's ability to fight climate change for years to come in the United States. I'm attorney Tracy Paulsen, founder of Rightful Legal. The case that I'm speaking of was filed in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia after a coalition of about 24 states, along with other government plaintiffs in cities, sued the EPA over its decision to rescind the 2009 greenhouse gas endangerment finding and repeal related vehicle greenhouse gas standards. That 2009 finding is critically important because it is the legal determination that greenhouse gases for motor vehicles endanger public health and welfare. In plain English, it is one of the key legal foundations that has allowed the federal government to regulate climate pollution under the Clean Air Act. So this lawsuit is not just about one rule. It is about whether the EPA can pull away the legal foundation for major federal climate protections. And that is why this case is so important. If the EPA's rescission stands, the federal government's power to regulate greenhouse gas emissions from vehicles is severely weakened. That has real environmental consequences. It could mean fewer federal tools to address climate pollution, rising temperatures, worsening air quality, and the long-term environmental damage tied to unchecked emissions. This is also bigger than environmental policy. It's about a major legal question about agency power, statutory interpretation, and whether an administration can reverse a foundation finding that has shaped federal climate law for more than a decade. Right now, the case is in the D.C. Circuit. It does not go to the Supreme Court automatically, but if the Supreme Court eventually takes it, the stakes become even larger because the justices could decide how much authority the EPA really has to walk away from the legal structure tied to the instrumental Massachusetts versus EPA case and the Clean Air Act itself. This case is significant and important to watch. The case is about far more than regulation. It's about whether the legal framework for federal environmental protection can be dismantled from within. If you have questions about this case, environmental legislation, your environmental rights, you can reach me directly at 617-821-5856. If you found this informative, please like or share, and please stay tuned for future updates regarding this landmark case. Thank you so much.